The gas pedal.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And the shot goes down.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Looking for Mutombo. He gets it there. Lets it go from deep. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Drives to the hoop. Shot's good by Coles.
Got a look he liked and didn't hesitate.
For Chicago, they've gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Here's Mutombo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, nice strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Here's Coles. 22 points for him. Puts it up from 17. Again, the Cavaliers score.
He is giving them all he can offensively, really playing with a lot of heart out there.
And the basket by Mutombo. Mutombo's got 8 points in the quarter.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Davis against Iverson. Here's Coles, and it's sent back by Mutombo. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Drops in the tray.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Now here's Davis. He has 40. Pass to Boozer. Shoots over Pippen. And there's Boozer. That's good on the assist by Davis. 8 points for Carlos Boozer.
Fills up the middle. Boozer is a lot to handle inside.
The 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Boozer. 8 points for him. Here's Coles. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Mr. Clutch. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Outside, Jones. Pass to Ilgauskas. Davis surveying the floor. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Davis has got 42 in the game.
And not settling for the jumper. Takes it all the way to the rim.
Ring shot on the way. And good. There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
That's tipped and stolen by Iverson. Jordan in the corner. Top of the key. Connects again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside Boozer. Pass to Coles. Sinks the three-pointer. Coles got 7 points for the quarter.
Dialed in from behind the arc.
Allen Iverson on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Iverson. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Picture perfect with the turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
Cleveland's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Pass to Boozer. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
The 3 from Iverson connects from 3-point range. Iverson's got 35 in the game.
His three-point mechanics, flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he's knocking it down.
Poked loose. The 3 connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
It's Jordan on the wing. Defended by Jones. The drive by Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
So quick, so fluid, so good. Jordan slips inside and knocks it down.
And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Takes a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jordan's got 35 in the game.
Another bucket. What a game this guy's having here. I'd keep getting him the ball.
Coles passes to Jones. Now here is Davis. And he has 42. Just 5 to shoot. Boozer with the screen for Davis. Over Iverson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Davis has got 44.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And here's Jordan outside. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Jones, no one around him. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Jordan. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Jordan's got 10 points here in the second half. So it's the Cavaliers now. Here's Cole. He's got 32, and Davis gets it to go.
Set the feet, spot up, excellent execution.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Coles. Here's the 3. And got it! Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pippen for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Left side, Davis. Over Iverson. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Pippen. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Now here's Jones. He's got 10. Pass to Davis. There's the three. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. And here is Davis. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Plays it up and banks it in.
Hey, anytime you get a good shot off inside, that's an excellent possession.
Jacks up a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Mutombo's got 35 in the game.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Here's Cole. Defended by Pippen. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Mutombo. For three. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's Chicago, able to put on a show for the ages. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Shoots a fader, and the Bulls tack on two more.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Fires for three. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket. Mr. Clutch has got 13 points here in the second half alone. And here are the Cavaliers. Palacio, and it's sent back by Mutombo. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hill's checked in.
Ricky Hill.
Here's Miles, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Mr. Clutch. For the three. And the Bulls, another three.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Pass to Miles. And something we've seen the last couple years, more and more overseas players, Greg, making their mark in the NBA.
Yeah, Dirk led the way a few years back, and having a big star like Yao Ming come into the league, the NBA might explode in overseas talent. How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
The fader. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 68 points for Mr. Clutch. Pass to Miles. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Yep, that one goes. Here's Mr. Clutch. Fades away. Another bucket. Wow.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Fires the three. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
From deep, Iverson bangs home the trifecta. Iverson's got 43 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Miles against Jordan. 6 to shoot. High post try, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Operating out of the two-man game, he sees an opening and then calls his own number.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Pippen. Let's go. And it falls over the rim and in. 45 points for Iverson.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Pass to Miles. Puts the move on. The teardrop falls in.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Well, Chicago has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Good! Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And the NBA, Clark, is seeing its pace drop the last handful of years. Teams simply aren't pushing the tempo.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, defense still remains king at the moment. The NBA goes through phases. Whatever is successful is what everybody else tries to copy. At some point, though, I do think...
He got it again! Sensational!
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another. Outside Boozer. Here he goes. And stolen by Iverson. Here's Mr. Clutch. Michael Jordan on the wing. There's the triple. Another 3 for Chicago.
Showing some nice touch from the perimeter. The defense has to respect Jordan's three-point shot, or he'll make them pay.
Here's Coles. Iverson covering. Boozer. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
From deep, Jordan. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 5 assists tonight.
Jordan has the talent, the drive, and the stamina to do this on a nightly basis. Absolutely relentless.
Pass to Cole. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Cole's got 15 points here in the second half. To the middle. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You know, physically, Michael Jordan really has few peers, and you saw right there the elite body control.
Davis is checked in for the Cavaliers. In terms of the future of the NBA, Clark, who's the face of the league? Is it Tim Duncan, winning MVP last season?
And I tell you what, the face of the league is an interesting debate to have. You could argue it could be Kobe. You talk about production, championship-level performance, and charisma. Kobe certainly looks the part. 3-time defending champ already. Shaq was finals MVP. He's got a huge personality to match his huge game. I'd even throw in a high schooler, LeBron James. He brings some of those same elements that I highlighted in those other two guys. So Tim Duncan, production, performance, may lack the personality of the others.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And Chicago has possession. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. Launches a 3, and the Bulls another 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
2 points. That one goes. Cole's got 37.
Boy, an impressive job there by Boozer setting that screen.
Hands it from downtown.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Iverson with the ball, picked up by Davis. Fades back. Another one goes. Incredible.
And only a handful of the all-time greats have more 50-point games than he does.
He's moved all the way into a tie for 4th place on that list. Here's Cole to the inside. Ilgauskas, good.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball. He feels like no one is stopping him.
Pass to Pippen, to the paint. And the basket by Mutombo. Mutombo's got 42 in the game. Cleveland's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Here's Coles, guarded by Jordan. Coles passes to Ilgauskas. Three-pointer. Shot's good by Coles. Coles got 8 points in the quarter.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Coles got 42 in the game.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Mutombo with the ball. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Here's Boozer. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And there was a lot of talk about the strength of Boozer coming out of college. And you can see it the way he finishes.
Good. That's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. The 3 from Davis. Good. He hits again.
And he's got 60. Most Hall of Famers never get here once. He's been in the 60s now multiple times.
This 60-point masterpiece ties him for 5th on the all-time 60-point list. Now, Clark, a lot of folks are saying the NBA is getting back to being a guards league. Do you think they're right?
I'm not quite ready to go that far, Kevin. Guards certainly have an impact and influence on the game, but a dominant big man is still the primary weapon in the game and has a little more value than outstanding guard players. But it is interesting to see the NBA does have an awful lot of talent on the perimeter.
Again, what an avalanche!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And here's Cleveland.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like...
And again for 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. And good, he hits it again. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Here's Coles. The tray. And yep, another basket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. .50 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Davis, the pass to Jones. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it. Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
The three from Davis. Good. Another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove now, and that trade has been deadly.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing and